pretty exciting actually. Good to see a few familiar faces out there, and it's going to be obviously know what's coming. Having spent so much time there, I know how competitive and how proud this club is, and they come to compete each week, and I don't see this week being any different. So our boys are prepared for a battle.
I watched John Longmire's presser during the week, and they were trying to get him to talk about you, obviously playing against each other or coaching against each other for the first time. Does it matter at all? Do you get any sort of enjoyment or excitement out of the fact that you are coaching against your old mentor?
Not really, to be honest. Yeah, look, obviously I spent a lot of time with Horse. He was there from day dot when I was a player, and spent 3 years coaching under him as well, which is a real privilege to get that opportunity. And but now I'm fully entrenched at North Melbourne, and really looking forward to the game and making sure we go out and play to our identity again. And that's what's most important to me going into this week.
To be some small aspect perhaps of maybe getting one over on the old master and apprentice?
Yeah, look, he's a champion coach. He's obviously a premiership coach, and they're a fantastic side. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it as another opportunity for our guys to play the style of footy that we want to play, and keep building our brand.
Is competitiveness
Rhyce, Tim here on Zoom, unless there's another journo.
No, go Tim.
I just wanted to check on that with Longmire. How quirky will it be? Can you just, how weird will that actually be, being in the office at Fox Term and trying to, I guess, pin him down?
I don't think it'd be too weird, to be brutally honest. I think we see it as just another opportunity for us to try and get 4 points, and that's all I see it as. It's no great rivalry or anything like that between myself and John. Obviously, we've been close for a number of years. He was a great support over the COVID period, and we just leave it at that. But once we get to game day, it's another team, and it's another opponent that we want to win against.
What have you made of the Swans in the first couple of rounds? A couple of really tight games.
Yep.
Obviously a fair way apart, but obviously in a rebuilding stage. But what are you noting about their footy this year? And the sort of main games?
Yeah, they've got some really talented young players. That's what I notice, and I think with guys like that, once they start gaining confidence, then they become very dangerous. And although they didn't get over the line last week, I think a lot of them showed some really good signs. So we're very wary of that. In terms of game style, not much has changed, and Sydney back themselves in, which is to their credit, and they should, because they've been so successful for a long period of time. But I'm really looking forward to the contested battle. They're a great contested team, and we rate ourselves in that area as well. So it's going to be really good to see how we measure up.
Whereas Jordan's coverage from 3AW on Zoom, can you explain the one change you made? Bailey Scott omitted to call it Hearn. What's the thinking behind that one?
Yeah, we only made the one change from last week, and it was a really tough one. But we just felt as though with Paulie being available, he played in our round one side, and he did a pretty good job until he got injured. So we thought that was the best mix for this week. Bailey, certainly a talented young guy who is going to be really important for us going forward. But we just felt that Paulie just gives us a bit of added extra flexibility this week, and that's what we went with.
I think the statistic is 13 years you guys haven't won a home game against the Swans. Is that something you've thought about or that you're aware of this week?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't even have a clue. To be honest, it's only been a 6-day break, and we're just really worried about our players and how they prepare. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but we just love the fact that we get to play again this week, and whoever that's against, we look forward to that challenge. And we don't really worry too much about history. doesn't come into our mindset at all. We're looking forward to playing Sydney this week at Marvel, and that's all we're worried about.
Just back on selection for a moment, Marley Williams was obviously available this week. He's barely missed a game and he's been available since he's come to the club. How close did he get to playing? Is he competing with McMillan and McDonald? Can he play alongside them? So where's he at?
I think it's a great position for us to be in. Bobby's been a huge part of our team for a long period of time, and just hasn't had that opportunity to play. And with the success we had last week and the way the guys performed, we just saw it as a really good opportunity for him to get a game in today against the Doggies, and we'll go from there. But Bobby's certainly well in the mix to play in our 22 whenever he becomes available and ready.
So would he play alongside those two guys though, or just are they competing for the same two spots?
I just think we picked the best team based on what we think's right for that week, and Bobby's really important to us as a footy team and a footy club, and see how he goes this week. But we're really pleased with the guys that played last week.
With that level of intensity and that competitive edge that you've been able to instill so far.
What was it?
Just in the way you're playing.
Yeah, what was the question, sorry?
Are you pleased with the intensity and that competitive edge?
Yeah. Look, we certainly have a mindset that we want to compete every time we go out there, and that's really important to us as a footy club. We want to be hard to play against. We don't want to be seen in any other light, and that's really important. And the boys certainly lived up to that last week, but that's last week, and we want to make sure that we understand that good teams they produce that kind of effort and intensity each week, and that's why the good teams get results. And we're certainly not there yet, and we're really clear on where we stand as a footy team, and we've got to make sure we go out and try and replicate that this week.
It's a very Sydney trait as well.
Rhyce
You see there's a bit of a war of attrition.
I think it will be. I think, like, knowing Sydney, it's gonna take the 100 minutes to get over the line. But I'm really confident in our guys, and that hunger and belief that they're starting to build. Hopefully they can go out and show it again this week.
Rhyce Brown has managed only 3 goals in 3 games this season and double that tally this time last year. Is that in any way concerning for you, and has his role changed a bit this year?
Is it 3 goals, three games? I thought it was 2 and 2 maybe. I don't know, but I'm really pleased with the way Ben's going. He's doing a fantastic job for the footy team. He's obviously a focal point for us. He's one of the best forwards of the last decade. He's kicked a heap of goals, but he's playing a role for us. And I think the way our forward line's functioning with so many avenues to goal, it can only benefit the side. And Ben's playing his role within that, and that's what's important to me, and that's what's important to Ben. And he wants success more than goals.
How important is this next long period with Nick out for someone like Mason Wood? Obviously, everything that went down last year, then in the summer going down back to create a new opportunity for himself. Now it's forward again. He's got an opportunity. How important is it?
Yeah, we're really keen to try and get the best out of each individual player on our list, and we had a bit of a play around with Mace over the pre-season down back, and he certainly learned a lot of things that he could take back into the forward line, and that's been a really pleasing aspect, and that's why he got a game. To be honest, he played his role. He's been really selfless in his work ethic, and played a huge part last week. And I know people say a huge part. He's had 7 touches or whatever, but I don't really look at disposals too much. I just think his impact on our group was significant, and I was really pleased with the way he's gone about it. So I think he's going to play another important role, and hopefully he just keeps doing it, because it's helping our forward line function.
You've got some nice memories playing the Swans.
Yeah, I was on the defensive end of a 4-goal burst from Mace, and Horse wasn't too happy with me at that stage. But yeah, look, hopefully he can reproduce that.